Every decision we're making is either towards a revolution or a civil war.
Yep.
The powers that be, the black hats at least, want us to go into civil war, because as long as we're in civil war, we're not handling the revolutionary war. I understand it like macros like that. So my decision making is always, that's why I always say, oh, it's the government. Oh, it's the government. People hate me. Oh, it's the government. It's the government. Today, I was constipated. It's the fucking government. I'm telling you, I try to always keep it there. So it's not, it's the Democrats, it's the liberals, it's the Republicans, and by doing that, it kind of unifies everybody. But the issue really is the neocons and the neoliberalism, and it's those two. They're two wings of the same bird. It's cliche, but it's the truth, that are protecting this old, like you say, paradigm system. And it's us, the free-minded people that are trying to break through, brother.
Well, and that's what I mean, brother. When I know I was going along with all these different stories, but that's all I can do, right? And in trying to understand where we're at in this matrix, that's all you can do sometimes, is just pull back and let the videos play, right? Like I said, I jumped on King Jesus live, or I jump on some other lives. Let them play and just sit back and watch. When you're not seeing the advocating for violence, when you're seeing the advocating for discussion, or, hey, tell me why you think this way, do know that we've progressed a very long way down the timeline. Evil's control on us is diminishing. The programming is falling away. That's why I just talk about that little incident. Not that it was anything big. It's just to see collectively the masses, the people in the middle, and individually we can all feel it, but to see the masses collectively in the middle moving and shaking differently, walking down your grocery aisle and seeing somebody read the ingredients list on the back. These are all markers for the programming falling away. Not, so back to a point you kind of illustrated before. I know there's people that think, we're sitting on our hands and Trump's leading us into a dark
we'll get
avenue.
Into that next. Yeah, we'll get into that next.
Yeah, but and I don't want to touch on that, but these are markers that our programming isn't going that way, that things are actually changing if you slow down and step out and actually observe them from that 60,000 degree view. There's a lot of positive things happening that, I'd like to give credit to, every chance I get on this Black Mirror to talk about it. That's why people, oh, Don, you're always trying to sell hope. And I'm not trying to sell hope. It's just the individual moments, the actions of the seconds, they can be very traumatizing. You can get caught up in good, bad, evil, all that stuff. But stepping out and looking where humanity is progressing to right now, we're progressing on a beautiful timetable. It is moving very slow. I'm sure a lot of people would hope it would speed up. But I think that how fast we're moving is almost plays into our punishment side, right? Like, we've all contributed to this evil reality we live in, whether it was, your life before or one foot in the fire type mentality. We've all contributed to where we're at in the program.